Did you know that after the age of 60, our bodies naturally lose up to 2% of muscle mass every year? This means that in 10 years, you can lose almost a fifth of your strength. And it's not just a matter of appearance. Fewer muscles mean less balance, a higher risk of falls, joint pain, and a constant feeling of fatigue that follows you every day. Many people think it's normal to give in, that weakness is simply a part of aging. But science tells us this isn't true. Muscles can rebuild themselves if they receive the right nutrients and stimulation, and today I want to show you how to make that happen in a simple, natural way. Before we continue, I invite you to like this video if you also want to keep your body strong and active, and subscribe to the channel to receive more health tips. It's a small action that helps bring this information to more people and ensures you won't miss out on vital content for your well-being. Today, I will talk to you about 5 powerful fruits that can help you stop and even reverse sarcopenia. I want you to know that the 5th fruit is the most important of all, and at the end, I will also reveal the secret to combining them in the right way to get the best possible results. Stay with me, because each fruit we will talk about can become a concrete step toward your transformation. Imagine being able to climb the stairs again without stopping, feeling steady on your feet, and no longer needing to ask for help with the simplest tasks. This transformation can begin today, right from your kitchen table. And it all starts with a small fruit that acts like a shield for your muscles, protecting them from daily damage and helping them stay strong. The first fruit I want to share with you is the blueberry. Small, colorful, and sweet, it is one of the most powerful allies you have to protect your muscles from aging. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress, one of the main culprits behind the muscle damage that increases with age. Think of your muscles like a rope that slowly frays over time. Every day, small micro-tears accumulate, and the rope weakens. Anthocyanins act like a bomb that repairs and strengthens that rope, preventing it from breaking. Several international studies have shown that those who eat blueberries every day can improve muscle strength by up to 18% in a year, as well as improve balance and coordination. When your muscles are protected, everything becomes easier. Getting up from a chair, walking for longer, even reacting to a small loss of balance without falling. I remember well the story of Carlo, 72 years old. He came worried because carrying groceries was becoming too difficult and he felt unsteady. I suggested he add a serving of blueberries to his breakfast along with a source of protein. A few months later, he told me, "Not only can I carry my groceries without stopping, but I've started going for walks with my wife again, just like I used to." That smile was worth more than any scientific chart. Proof that muscles can respond if you nourish them the right way. To get the maximum benefit, the ideal amount is 1 cup per day, about 120 to 140 grams. The best time is in the morning, perhaps with yogurt, ricotta, or oatmeal, so your muscles also get the protein they need for repair. If you can't find fresh blueberries, frozen ones work just as well. They retain most of their properties and are perfect for smoothies. Blueberries not only protect your muscles but also improve communication between the brain and the nervous system, making movements more precise and quick. It's a small daily habit that can translate into greater independence over time. Leave a comment if you love blueberries too, or if you've ever noticed more energy after eating them. Your experience can help others who are watching this. One thing that often surprises people is that the benefits of blueberries don't stop with the muscles. The same anthocyanins that protect muscle fibers also have a direct effect on the brain, improving memory and reaction speed. In several clinical studies, people over the age of 65 who regularly consumed blueberries showed improved concentration and a lower risk of cognitive decline. This is crucial because strong muscles and a sharp mind go hand in hand. Balance, coordination, and the ability to react to obstacles also depend on mental alertness. In addition, blueberries help reduce systemic inflammation, one of the main causes of joint pain and stiffness. I have seen many cases of people who complained about diffuse pain in their knees and hips, and after a few weeks of consistent blueberry consumption, they noticed better mobility and less pain upon waking. It's as if the body became less rusty and more ready to move. But protecting the muscles isn't enough. Once they are protected, they still need the energy to function well every day. And this is where the second fruit comes in. It's a very common fruit, easy to find in any supermarket, but few people use it in the right way to support their muscles. It has the ability to provide steady energy, reduce fatigue, and prevent cramps that often affect those over 60. And soon I will explain how to use it at the best time of day to recharge your muscles and feel more active. And I'll also share the story of someone who was able to eliminate the nighttime cramps that tormented him for years. The second fruit that can truly make a difference in the fight against sarcopenia is the banana. It is often considered just an ordinary fruit, but for those over 60 it becomes a real natural fuel for the muscles. It contains a balanced mix of natural sugars, glucose, fructose, and sucrose, which are released gradually, providing steady energy without causing the blood sugar spikes that leave you tired soon after. But its power goes beyond energy. The banana is one of the best sources of potassium, an essential mineral for muscle contraction. Without enough potassium, muscles become weaker and more prone to painful cramps, a problem that becomes more frequent with age. Adding one banana a day is a simple and effective way to restore this balance. I'm reminded of the case of Mr. Ricardo, 75 years old. He suffered from night cramps so intense they woke him up screaming in pain, night after night. He had tried supplements, dietary changes, and even medication, but nothing seemed to work. I suggested he eat a small banana an hour before bedtime, and after just a week he told me the cramps had completely disappeared. He was finally able to sleep through the night, waking up feeling more rested and full of energy for the day. After a few months, he was taking longer walks without getting tired and even taking care of his garden again, something he hadn't been able to do for years. For maximum benefit, I recommend choosing ripe bananas with a few brown spots on the peel. At this stage, they are easier to digest and release energy optimally. Eating one about an hour before light physical activity, like a walk, will help you feel lighter and more resistant. If you want to speed up muscle recovery, you can eat half a banana right after exercise. Your body will use it to restore its energy reserves. The banana is simple, affordable, and versatile, but its effect on the muscles is profound. If blueberries are the shield that protects them, the banana is the fuel that keeps them active and ready to respond, giving you back that feeling of vitality you thought you had lost. Protecting your muscles and giving them energy is essential, but there is a moment of the day when the real magic of rebuilding happens. Nighttime. While you sleep, your body enters a repair phase in which it produces growth hormone, responsible for regenerating and strengthening muscle fibers. But if your sleep is disturbed or too short, this process does not happen as it should, leaving your muscles in a fragile state. I remember Mrs. Anna, 70 years old. When she came to see me, she was exhausted. She told me that every night she woke up 2 or 3 times because of pain in her legs and calves, and in the morning she felt even more tired. Even though she was eating well and doing a bit of exercise, she couldn't regain her strength. This happens to many people. You can follow a perfect diet, but if you don't sleep well, your body cannot fully use the nutrients and your muscles won't improve. That's why the next step in our journey is so important. There is a fruit that works while you sleep, reducing inflammation, soothing tired muscles, and promoting deeper, more restorative rest. It's like having a silent ally that gets to work as soon as you turn off the lights, preparing your body to face a new day with more energy. Soon, I will reveal which fruit this is, explain why science considers it a true, natural nutraceutical, and share the story of someone who was able to sleep like a baby again after adding it to their evening routine. The fruit that works silently during the night is the sour cherry, also known as amarina. This is not just a simple summer dessert. This fruit is packed with anthocyanins and contains natural melatonin, the substance that regulates the sleep-wake cycle. Adding it to your diet means giving your body 2 benefits in one: reducing muscle inflammation and improving sleep quality. When you sleep deeply, growth hormone is produced in greater amounts, and muscle fibers regenerate more efficiently, becoming stronger and more resilient. A study published in clinical nutrition journals showed that older adults who drank 240 milliliters of concentrated sour cherry juice every day for 2 weeks experienced longer, deeper sleep and reported a 33% reduction in muscle pain. This is not just a lab statistic. It is a change you can feel in everyday life. Sleeping well means waking up with more energy, experiencing less pain, and being able to carry out daily activities more easily. Mrs. Anna's story is the perfect example. I recommended she add a small portion of sour cherries to her evening routine, about an hour before bedtime. Just a few days later she called me, excited. "I've slept through the night 3 nights in a row without waking up from the pain." 2 weeks later, she was taking half-hour walks in the morning and told me she hadn't felt this good in years. It was as if her body had finally had the time it needed to repair itself. The best way to get these benefits is to consume about 40 grams of fresh fruit or 100 milliliters of concentrated juice, always at the same time in the evening. If you can't find fresh sour cherries, 100% unsweetened juice is an excellent alternative. You can even mix it with a glass of warm water to turn it into a relaxing evening drink. Sour cherries not only improve sleep but also act as a powerful natural anti-inflammatory, reducing morning stiffness and preventing pain after minor efforts. Many of my patients tell me that after they started consuming them, they needed fewer painkillers and felt more flexible. If blueberries protect your muscles during the day and bananas fuel them with energy, sour cherries repair them at night. They are the element that turns your sleeping hours into a true laboratory of regeneration. Many people don't realize how much sleep affects muscle health. When you sleep deeply, your body releases growth hormone and starts an internal maintenance process. It repairs damaged muscle fibers, replenishes energy reserves, and even strengthens the immune system. If this phase is interrupted, it's as if the repair site is forced to close before the work is completed. Over time, this leads to a gradual loss of strength, more pain, and slower recovery. A very interesting study conducted on people over 65 showed that those who slept less than 6 hours per night had 30% less muscle mass compared to those who slept at least 8 hours. This data alone proves that good sleep is not a luxury but a true form of preventive therapy. In addition to consuming sour cherries, there are small steps you can take to enhance nighttime recovery. Avoiding bright screens at least half an hour before bed helps your brain produce melatonin naturally. Keeping the room cool and dark promotes deep, continuous sleep. You can also take a few slow, deep breaths before going to bed. This relaxes the nervous system and prepares the body for rest. I remember the case of Mr. Giuseppe, who developed stubborn insomnia after retirement and was always feeling tired. By adding sour cherries to his diet and following these simple evening habits, he was able to sleep 7 hours straight for the first time in years. Within a month, he told me he could walk longer without knee pain and that his posture had improved. Sleeping well is a long-term investment for your muscles and for your independence. When sleep becomes restorative, progress comes faster. Strength increases, pain decreases, and even mood improves. And now that we have protected the muscles, given them energy, and helped them repair at night, it's time to take the next step: maximizing the absorption of the nutrients that feed them. The next fruit I'm going to tell you about is a true cell builder, capable of making every protein you eat much more effective in rebuilding your muscles. The fourth fruit that can transform the way your muscles are nourished is kiwi. This seemingly simple fruit is a powerhouse of vitamin C, potassium, and a special enzyme called actinidin, which helps you digest proteins more efficiently. For those over 60, this is valuable news. As we age, our ability to absorb protein decreases, and even if you eat high-quality meat, fish, or legumes, you risk not absorbing enough. Kiwi works like a key that unlocks protein digestion and makes every amino acid more available for rebuilding muscle tissue. Moreover, kiwi is packed with vitamin C, which is essential for collagen production. Collagen is not just for skin, it's the framework that supports muscles, tendons, and joints. Muscle tissue rich in collagen is more elastic, more resilient, and less prone to injury. I remember Mr. Alfonso, 68 years old, a carpenter who came to me complaining of loss of strength in his arms and wrist pain. We added 2 kiwis a day to his diet, one in the morning and one after his main meal. Within a couple of months, Alfonso had not only regained grip strength but was also able to work longer hours without pain and told me he felt looser, less stiff in his movements. To get the maximum benefits, I recommend eating kiwi on an empty stomach in the morning to stimulate digestion and prepare your body to absorb nutrients throughout the day, and a second kiwi after your main meal to support protein absorption. Alternating between green and yellow kiwi can provide a richer and more complete nutrient profile. Kiwi is not just a refreshing fruit. It's a booster that multiplies the effectiveness of everything you eat to nourish your muscles. When used consistently, it's as if every gram of protein you consume becomes more useful, speeding up the muscle rebuilding process. And now we've reached a crucial point. The first 4 fruits already form a powerful strategy, but the next one is the most important of all. It's the fruit that can help you reactivate the hormonal signals that weaken with age. Signals that are essential to rebuild muscle mass and maintain energy. We have protected the muscles, nourished them with energy, help them repair during the night, and enhance their ability to absorb nutrients. But there is another crucial factor that is often overlooked. Anabolic hormones, such as testosterone and IGF-1, which are the true conductors orchestrating muscle building. As we age, their production naturally declines, which explains why it becomes harder to maintain muscle even when following a proper diet. When these hormone levels are too low, the body tends to use proteins for other purposes, leaving the muscles deprived. It's like bringing bricks to a construction site but having no architect. The materials are there, but the building doesn't go up. The good news is that there are natural strategies to reactivate these signals without expensive medications or side effects. And one of these strategies is linked to a special fruit that few people know about for this function. I remember the case of Letizia, 69 years old, who told me she felt drained, weak, as if her body was no longer responding. We added this fruit to her diet along with a few targeted habits, and within a few months, Letizia not only had more energy but noticed her leg muscles becoming firmer and that she could stand up from a chair without using her arms. This is not a miracle. It's biology working in your favor. In the next part, I will finally reveal which fruit this is and why it is the key piece that completes the puzzle to stop sarcopenia. Stay with me because this is the information that can truly make a difference for your strength and independence in the years to come. We have protected the muscles, nourished them with energy, helped them repair during the night, and enhanced their ability to absorb nutrients. But there is another fundamental factor that is often ignored. Anabolic hormones, such as testosterone and IGF-1, which act as a green light for muscle building. With age, their production naturally declines. This is one of the reasons why, even with a good diet and regular exercise, progress seems slower. When these hormones are low, the body uses proteins for other purposes, leaving the muscles weak. It's like having all the bricks to build a house but no mason to put them in place. The material is there, but the construction doesn't advance. The good news is that the body still has the ability to reactivate these signals if it receives the right nutrients. There is a special fruit, rich in healthy fats and micronutrients, that supports natural hormone production and helps reverse muscle loss. I think of Letizia, 69 years old, who came to me discouraged because she felt weak, with little energy, and as if her body was slowing down. By introducing this fruit into her diet along with a few small strategies, within a few weeks she told me she could stand up from a chair without using her arms and felt her legs more stable. She went back to taking her walks in the park and said she felt present in her own body again. When hormonal signals start working again, all the work done so far, protection, nourishment, sleep, absorption, becomes even more effective. It is the piece that completes the strategy to restore strength, energy, and stability. The fruit that can complete this journey of muscle rebuilding is the avocado. It is not just a trendy food. It is an extraordinary source of healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals that promote the natural production of anabolic hormones like testosterone and IGF-1, which are essential for maintaining and increasing muscle mass. As we age, these hormones tend to decrease, which explains why it becomes harder to regain tone and strength even when following a good diet. Avocado provides monounsaturated fatty acids that serve as the raw material for hormone synthesis, as well as vitamin E, magnesium, and potassium that support the endocrine and muscular systems. A study conducted on adults over 60 showed that regular avocado consumption is associated with better body composition, with more lean mass and less visceral fat. This is because its nutrients not only stimulate hormone production but also improve insulin sensitivity, helping the body use proteins and carbohydrates more efficiently. It's like giving your body the signal to build instead of burn. I remember the story of Letizia, whom I mentioned earlier. It wasn't just about muscle weakness. She felt she had lost vitality and motivation. I suggested she add half an avocado per day, preferably in the morning with a source of protein, and use it as a dressing in her lunchtime salads. After 6 weeks, Letizia came back to my office with completely renewed energy. Her step was more confident, her posture more upright, and she told me she had started going dancing with her friends once a week again. She said, "I feel alive again, as if my body has started cooperating with me once more." To get the maximum benefit, I recommend eating half an avocado per day, or a whole avocado every other day, always paired with vegetables and a source of protein. You can use it at breakfast on a slice of whole grain bread, or at lunch in a salad with hard-boiled eggs, tuna, or legumes. This not only increases satiety but also multiplies the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins present in vegetables. Another interesting characteristic of avocado is its anti-inflammatory effect. It reduces joint stiffness and supports cartilage health, making movements smoother. Some patients have told me that after just a few weeks of regular consumption, they felt less knee pain when climbing stairs. Avocado is therefore the fruit that closes the circle. It protects the muscles, helps rebuild them, and reactivates the internal signals that tell the body to create new muscle mass. When combined with the other fruits we've discussed, it creates a synergistic effect that can transform your body in just a few weeks, restoring strength, energy, and confidence. Now that you know the 5 most powerful fruits to stop sarcopenia, it's important to understand that the real secret lies in combination and timing. Eating them randomly is not enough. Your body responds best when it receives the right nutrients at the right time. Morning is the perfect time to eat blueberries and kiwi. Blueberries provide antioxidants that protect your muscles from accumulated oxidative stress, and kiwi boosts protein absorption from breakfast, putting your body into build mode. It's like giving your system the first command of the day. Today we build strength. During the day, the banana becomes the perfect fuel to keep your energy stable and reduce the risk of cramps. If you know you'll be going for a walk or doing some light activity, eat it about an hour before. It will make you feel lighter and more resilient. In the evening, it's time to add tart cherries, which work while you sleep. They not only help your body relax and fall into a deeper sleep but also enhance the muscle regeneration phase. And finally, avocado, which can be eaten in the morning or at lunch, becomes the foundation for reactivating hormonal signals and boosting all the benefits of the other fruits. When these habits become consistent, within just a few weeks you can notice improvements in strength, posture, endurance, and even mood. I've seen people go from struggling to get up from a chair to walking for half an hour without stopping in just 2 months. If this information has been helpful to you, give this video a like and let me know in the comments which of these fruits you will start adding to your routine first. Sharing your decision is a great way to motivate others to start this journey together with you. We have been on an important journey together. You've discovered that losing muscle after 60 is not a life sentence. It's a process that can be stopped and even reversed if you give your body the right tools. We've seen the 5 most powerful fruits to make it happen. Blueberries, the shield that protects your muscles. Bananas, the fuel that keeps them active. Tart cherries, that repair them while you sleep. Kiwi, that boosts protein absorption. And avocado, that reactivates hormonal signals and completes the circle. These fruits are not just food. They are a natural reconstruction plan. If you add them consistently to your diet, day after day, your body will start to change. You may notice that climbing stairs becomes easier, that you can carry your groceries without stopping, that you feel more steady on your feet, and that your energy is growing. This is proof that your muscles respond, and that it's never too late to take care of yourself. You don't have to do everything at once. Start with one small step. Choose one of these fruits and add it to your meals starting tomorrow. Write it down in the comments below. Share with us which fruit will be your first choice. This isn't just a comment, it's a commitment to yourself and can inspire other people watching this video to do the same. If you found this content helpful, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. That way you help me share this information with more people who need it. Remember, your body is stronger than you think. Every choice you make today is an investment in your future. Don't wait until weakness takes over. Start now and build your independence, step by step. I'm here to guide you on this journey.